Well done, Steph. You obviously set up great quarterfinal matchup against Carlos, so can you say a few words about that one?
The clash we've been all waiting for.
A few more.
I think I said everything I had to say. I mean, I think everyone was expecting that, weren't they? And it's here, so it's about to. It's game on.
Questions, Anyone? Nobody? Greek? Okay, mine.
So quick? What?
Stefanos, you seem very focused today. Just wondering how you feel about your performance today, and just in general, just these last few rounds.
Today's performance was good, actually. I'm not really sure how the first game was, because that didn't feel that great. From my end, but I picked up fast. I kept the focus locked in, and I felt like I read his game at some point. I felt like I was getting into the match stronger and stronger. More games and more opportunities I got to kind of hit balls and stay in rallies and read rallies. I got a sense of how I can win more points against him, and it helped a lot. I was serving not that well in the beginning, but I picked it up fast and quick, and started just serving precisely and just effortlessly felt like at the time. And I think just that added to my game after. Like, my whole game became better just because of my serve.
Stefanos, congratulations. You are a big personality and you are very creative as well. So how do you think you can express your personality the best? On the court or off the court?
I think both ways. Both ways. I think it would be fair to say that. I get an opportunity to be someone else when I'm outside of the court, and of course there are certain limitations when it comes to being a tennis player. It's a box with lines and net in between that you can get as creative as you want. The opportunities and the way you want to play the game are kind of limitless. You can't set boundaries to yourself. I don't feel like that's fair. So that magic little box is my playground, and I get to sometimes experiment and try new things in practice and apply it on the court when I play. And my personality is a big part of that. I think through my personality you can see what my biggest strengths are as a person, and even by the style of play, the way you play, I think shows a lot of what your personality is like. Outside of it, I would consider myself an artist, and I think it's fair to say that I feel like I do feel like an artist when I play on the court. So that's how I would like to be characterized.
Congratulations, Steph. I just want to know or ask you, what do you think you need to do to beat Carlos on, I think it's Tuesday?
Yes, I need to play good tennis. Carlos is someone that keeps the intensity high at all times. He's someone that is not going to give you gaps where his attention is not there. He's very hyper. He's very energetic, and you can see that on the court, and he adds a lot of that into the rallies and into his just rituals when he is out there playing the game. He has a lot of that when he plays. I think it has helped him a lot. Of course, he has that smile that he said, obviously helps him a lot. And he right now is one of the biggest obstacles and challenges for any player to compete against, and it pushes us all to be better. And rivalries like this, they are the toughest thing you can get in our sport. And getting to play him as much as possible will eventually give you more chances, perhaps, to beat him if that makes sense. So, I'm looking for those chances myself.
what does, if you end up playing him at night, they haven't made the schedule yet, but what does playing at night here do to your game? How does it affect you? Do you like it?
That's a good question, actually. I haven't thought about it. I can't answer whether that would be more beneficial for me or him. I quite frankly don't know. I don't think I've played him at night. Have I? No, US Open was not a night session. It was more like an afternoon session.
I was thinking more with the clay
and the bounces and everything.
The clay, the balls, and your game, not just sort of what it does to you specifically.
I like when it's bouncy. I like when the ball has acceleration and more of a pop when we play. But at night, it's the ball obviously doesn't bounce as much as it does during the day. I honestly don't know. I'm ready to play both. I don't have a preference. If night session happens, I will still need to find ways to bring my A game against him, and do the best I can.
Stefanos, can you explain a little bit your sleep routine, and do you during tournaments, and if you do some naps or other things like this? Thanks.
I don't really take naps, but today I think I took my first nap before the match in a very, very, very long time. I don't remember myself taking naps before matches, which kind of I did before the match, and I don't know if it helped me or not, but I felt good out there, except that first game, the way I started. The rest was kind of solid from my end, the way I felt it. I think it's a great way to reboost your system before a big match. It's just that I feel like if you sleep for 1 or 2 hours, that could be a problem. And I don't want to be sluggish and lousy when I enter the court. That's something that I try and avoid.